Hey everybody, big welcome back, and if you've never been here before, of course I'd like to extend a big welcome to you. Today I was just going to do a little walk around my tank. I haven't done an update in a couple months anyhow. Been pretty busy, but not too busy to keep my tank going, so today I just wanted to go over a few things with you. I figured it was time to do an update. Somebody had mentioned it a few weeks ago, asking how things were going, so here I am. The tank's actually been doing pretty well. The glass is a little dirty right now. I haven't cleaned it properly in a few days, so little build up there. I've got to do some restructuring. That's too close to the glass to get in there and clean. Right off the bat, since the last video, you guys can see the pulsing xenia has really taken off up there. It's getting lots of light, so it's happy. I'm not sure if in my last video I had that I glued a tiny little patch of GSP on the wall there. It's doing great. These various, SPS pieces have good coloration and growth. I'm not sure how the camera's picking it up, but the white tips are showing that it's all doing well. Lots of little frags here and there I've added. Kind of moved a few things around here and now. I try to get things to a happy point. Right off the bat, I'm going to say that my anemones have gone retarded and they're just everywhere now. Another one down in there. They're a pain and they grow like weird shaped shit. I tried Googling it and really it just said that different lighting and currents and stuff make them grow weird shapes sometimes. That's the mother colony from what I'm pretty sure of. That's the one that always splits. So it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. They're kind of ugly looking actually with the big bubble thing there, but they seem to be happy. The color is great on them. The clownfish love them. So that's that. Unfortunately, they do rub into my zoos there, but the zoos do all open up, so I'm guessing zoos don't get stung by anemones. Same with those ones. They've been there for months with them, and it doesn't seem to affect them any. I'll show you around a little bit. Sea fan that wasn't doing too good. It landed in the sand and I left it there for a little while and I shouldn't have, so it kind of messed up some of the tips. Let's see if I could focus there. So unfortunately, that makes things a little clearer for you guys. So that's alright though. It is what it is. Not everything is always going to make it. My plate coral is just doing awesome. It's huge. And the sunset Montipora or whatever there, it's doing quite well. From looking at my phone, I'm recording this on, it doesn't look like the color is fully showing, but a couple different zoos down there. That there was a coral that was actually dying. I'm not even sure what kind it is, honestly, but whatever. It's coming back to life, so which is pretty cool. Doing its thing. I've got a lot of Manjaro anemones around. Actually, here's a little cluster of them. I guess I'm going to end up killing them. I really feel bad about it. Same with, I've got a couple of Aptasias over there, and I'd feel bad killing them because, I don't know, it's not nice. They don't like being killed probably, so I love those zoos right there. A couple of the heads are closed and I guess something's been screwing around, but purple plate, somebody broke it, one of the fish. I'm gonna blame Big Blue, because really who else would do that? For those of you that don't know Big Blue, that's Big Blue, and he's an asshole. He takes corals and swims around with them. Got a dendro coral or whatever. It's polyp things more come out at night than during the day. So once the lights go out, then all these little yellow tentacles will come out. Other things are doing quite well, except for SPS there. It was a blue millie or something like that, but for whatever reason it was 2 stalks, 1 stalk died, 1 stalk's fine. Is what it is. Some nice bright orange juice. These little guys here, I don't know what happens. The sand keeps piling up there, but they seem happy, so I just don't even worry about it. That was frag out of a cheap tank the one time, so it wasn't a big deal if it made it or not, but it's still holding in there, so this is what it is. Somebody threw my orange Riccardia in there. I'm going to blame blue again. And we got some nice zoos in behind there, which kind of sucks the way they are because you don't really see them unless you look under that big mushroom. And of course these big furry mushrooms. All kinds of stuff. I think I showed before, right under here I'm going to have a little eel goby. He's pretty sweet, but I don't know where he is. He's not going to come out for you guys anyway. They grow out, just start off looking like any other fish, but then eventually they grow into an eel, so there's his little head sticking out there. When he actually comes out now, he's probably 4 inches long with like yellow stripes and stuff, so pretty cool. Red plate coral doing quite well, morphing onto the rocks. A piece of that had broken off too, but blue threw it down in there, and I didn't feel like pulling apart rocks to get it out. I got this red, I've had this for a long time though, you guys can see it, the red with the gold. The algae, like it's not cyanobacteria or anything, it's almost like coralline algae but red, with sometimes it'll get little tiny like gold veins in it or whatever, I don't know. Anyways, guess it just adds different color to the tank. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you where the system was. Just for any of you guys that followed along before on my NitroGuard BioCube series, I am still running BioCubes down here. The bag's actually right there, kind of just got an air stone in it, right by the Phosvan reactor. But it's basically gone. There's not much left in it, so I just ordered some online today, so hopefully I'll have them by the end of the week. I gotta tell you though, as it's been wearing off, my nitrates were down near 0, and now they've crept back up around 10. I wouldn't say I'm over 10, but I'm definitely not 0 anymore, like I was down basically at 0. So that was showing me that they seem to be working quite well. I just ordered another 500 mils to throw in there, so we'll see how it goes. When I get them, I'm actually going to do sump service. It's been 6 months, so it's going to be time to vacuum out the chambers, which I really feel bad for, because these chambers are full of life. If you actually been down there and you look in there, there's little mysis shrimp, or sorry, not mysis shrimp, amphipods and stuff, and copepods and all that, living their lives. They're doing their thing, and so I feel bad when you kill them like that, but I gotta clean it. Chaetomorph, that's still the old original chaetomorph from a year and a half ago or something, however long ago it was. So today I ordered my supplies from aquariumsupplies.ca, or reefsupplies.ca actually, I think it is. I've never ordered from them before, so we're gonna see how that goes. This is my first time order with them. Prices seemed pretty good. You can buy in bulk, so you know, activated carbon was $7.99 a pound. GFO was $20.99 a pound for the bulk stuff. So I'm happy with that. The price is fine. It's obviously a huge savings on getting it rather than in a store. And there's that big, really big Aptasia, and he's been living in there for so long. You see he kills the piece around him, but I don't know, I feel bad. Anything that responds when you touch it tells me that it can sense the feeling, and then, you know, I feel bad, but I'm also, I believe fish have feelings too, right? So, and let's base that on that these fish know not to go into that anemone. Why? Because they'll get stung. Well, if they didn't feel, then they wouldn't feel a sting. So, you know, I'm sure you guys can do the math on that and figure out, yes, they can actually feel. So if a fish can feel, then I wonder, well, coral's kind of where we are between bacteria and actual animals. So, I don't know. I'll stick my finger in there and touch it. And see that? It just jumps right away. It doesn't like it. Which means, I don't know, situational awareness. You guys, how about that? Leave a comment. Tell me, what do you think? You just watched that. You saw it. It freaked out. It got mad and went and hid. Do you think it's fair to kill them? I never do. I've only killed, I think, 1 or 2 since I got into this hobby. Sorry, hopefully I'm not covering the mic there, guys. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Please give me a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you see anything in my tank that you like, let me know. If you see anything you don't like, let me know. That's cool. I can take a little constructive criticism. So thanks for watching, guys.